Hello students, in the previous class we have seen about the volume, pressure, temperature and differences between the solid, gas and liquid. So today let us discuss about different types of forces, that is intermolecular forces, induced forces, London dispersion forces, dipole forces. So these all forces let us discuss today. So coming to intermolecular forces. So what is meant by intermolecular forces here? So intermolecular forces is nothing but here the force that are present between atoms, molecules of a substance in a given physical state. Okay, that one we call it as what here means what the forces is attracting between, or they're taking repulsion between the atoms and molecules. That one we call it as what here intermolecular forces. So what is intermolecular forces? We can say the forces that are present between atoms or molecules of a substance in a given physical state. We call it as intermolecular forces. Okay, so means what here, this term does not include the electrostatic forces. It will not exist the electrostatic forces between two oppositely charged ions. Means what happens, the atoms or molecules which is covalent bonds, we can say similarly AB if you haven't taken, so electrostatic bond is not going to happen. And also attractive intermolecular forces, if there is a attractive intermolecular forces, that when we call it as van der Waals forces. What we can say, the intermolecular forces are usually known as what here, van der Waals forces also. So what we can say here, attractive, which is undergoing attraction, that one we call it as what, attractive intermolecular forces are known as van der Waals forces. Okay, so means it is having different types of forces. We can say Dutch scientist and Johannes van der Waals, so they have explained the deviation of real gases from ideal behavior through these forces only. From ideal behavior they have explained this one. So later we will be learn in this chapter van der Waals. Generally they will explain about the magnitude, dispersion forces. We are having different types of forces. So what are the different types of molecular forces we are having here? So here we are having different types of intermolecular forces. So what is the different types of intermolecular forces we are having? The first one we are going to have induced dipole forces, that is London dispersion forces. Okay, and also dipole forces, and also dipole induced dipole forces, dipole induced dipole forces, and next one we are having hydrogen bond. So these are the four types which will be interacting with the intermolecular forces. Okay, so whenever you take molecules, atoms, whatever they are attracting, they will undergo these type of forces. So then only we say that it is undergoing intermolecular forces. And also here hydrogen bond, as we know, it is having intermolecular force which is limited to certain kinds of molecules. Okay, so means what, very few molecules can participate in hydrogen bond formation. So as we have seen what is hydrogen bond in the previous class, I have discussed weak electrostatic force of attraction, we call it as hydrogen bonding. Okay, so it consists of two types, that is intermolecular force of attraction, intramolecular. If it is in the same molecule, that one we call it as intra. If it is in different molecule, we call it as inter. So means what here, the intermolecular forces, all intermolecular forces are electrical, we can say. Means what here, they undergo mutual attractions like unlike charges or repulsion of like charges. So attractions of unlike charges, repulsions of like charges are electrical, we can say. So the species are ionic, and also here the full charges are present, very strong attractive forces it is going to exist. Okay, so if the species are molecule, they will undergo partial charges, will give very slight attractive forces. So what we can say here, the hydrogen bond. So hydrogen bond is a specific intermolecular force only for certain elements, only for certain molecules only it is going to form hydrogen bonds. Limited to certain elements only, we can say. And also here intermolecular forces are electrical, I have told you, means electrostatic force of attraction. So means what, mutual attractions of unlike charges and strong attractive forces, I mean repulsions will have like charges. So by this what we can say here, if the species are ionic, if the atoms if you are taking that is ionic, so here the full charge is present, so strong attractions is going to have. Okay, so when full charges are present, strong attraction exist. If the species are molecules, so if you are taking molecules, then what happens here, if species are molecules, then what we can say, partial charges, so very less charges it is going to have, partial charges are present. Means what here, to give less attractive forces. So this is nothing but intermolecular forces. Okay, intermolecular forces means what here, the force which are present between atom and molecule of a substance, we call it as intermolecular force. It is going to have different types of forces. So now let us discuss one by one, that is London dispersion forces. So here we are going to discuss about atoms and non-polar molecules are symmetrical and have no dipole moment. So here non-polar molecules and same. Non-polar molecules is nothing but what here. So first of all let us see, these are weak attractive forces which can exist between non-polar molecules. Okay, so this will give the movement of electrons around atom. Okay, so means what here, non-polar molecules is nothing but same molecules. Okay, so the atoms and same molecule, diatomic molecules, N2, F2, C2, so these type of molecules will have these are electrically symmetrical, will travel in one direction only. They will be not having any dipole moment. They will be not having any charge and also no distance. Okay. So why they are not having? Because their electrical charge, whatever charge we are taking, they are distributed equally. So which will be in the same direction. That's why they will move in only in such atoms and molecules. Because of this only we are going to have dipole moment 0. So what I have told you, so this one, these are weak attractive forces. Why these are weak attractive forces? That can exist between non-polar molecules and atoms. Okay, so why this is happening? Because their electrical discharge, electronic charge is symmetrically distributed. Symmetrically distributed is nothing but what here? No dipole moment it is going to have. So that's when we call it as London dispersion. Means what happening here? Here I am taking place two charges. Okay, atom A, atom B. So what happening? It is also traveling same direction. It is also traveling same direction. So when both are traveling in same direction, what happens here? It is not having, means when they are traveling in these two are the molecules, atoms I have taken. So they are traveling in same direction. So that's why what happening? The dipole moment will be 0. Okay. So this is one of the reason we can say. And also at a given instant, so at a given time what happens? The electron distribution in any atom may be unsymmetrical, that they will be having some of the dipole moment. So means what here? At any instant means what here we can say? Unsymmetrical, which will not give same direction. Okay, that type of direction means what here? They may be opposite. So when they are opposite, automatically what happens? The dipole moment will be very less, and here the dipole on one atom will affect the electron distribution in another atom. Okay, so I will say clearly here. So here I am taking one molecule. Here the charge is corner. Here also the charge is corner. This is atom A with instantaneous, means immediate dipole it is going to have. So why? Because on the right hand side here the electron density is more. Okay, instantaneous means immediate dipole moment it is giving. Why? Because it is having more electron density. Okay, and also coming to here, this is atom B with induced dipole. Induced means what here? So by this what we can say? At a given instant time, at immediate the electron distribution in any atom, it is in not same direction, it is in opposite direction. Okay, so because of this what we can say here? It is having a small dipole moment. So an atom can affect the dipole. The instantaneous atom A can affect what here? Electron distribution in another atom. So this is nothing but neighboring atom. So here automatically what happens? The electron cloud, whatever you are taking the electron cloud, okay, so there will be more electrons. And also here if you have been taken at this corner, so here we are changing atom A with less electron density. Here more electron density on right side. Here also more electron density on left side we are taking. Here what we are taking? On right side we are taking. Okay. So here what? Here same we are taking atom B with induced dipole. Okay. So same thing happening here also. But what is the reason here? The electron cloud of an atom or molecule can be distorted by electric field. So this one we call it as what here? Polarizability. And also here these are generally weak forces. Why? Because these are less polarizable, and also small dispersion forces only it is forming. Why? Because these are tightly held by electrons. So what we can say here? The electron cloud of an atom or a molecule, if you have been taken, okay, and can be distorted by a nearby electric field. We call it as what here? Is known as polarizability. So means what we can say here? The forces, the electron cloud what you are taking. So the electron which is having more number of electrons, this is a atom. It is having, if suppose it is having more number of electrons, so it is disturbing the another atom by electric field. That one we call it as polarizability. Okay. So if suppose a small molecular atom is less polarizable, it will be having small dispersion forces. Why? Because these are tightly held. These are tightly packed with electrons. Why these are tightly packed here? These are having more number of electrons. So by this what we can say here? A small molecule or atom is less polarizable and has small dispersion forces because it has tightly held electrons, we can say. Means what we can say? London forces. London dispersion forces are weak dispersion forces. Why? Because of the presence of tightly held electrons. So these are the intermolecular forces is very weak. If you take halogens, F2 is very small size and also it is less polarizable and it is a gas also. While I2 if you have taken, it will be having large dispersion force. Why? Because it exists as a solid. So among halogens what we can say here? Coming to among halogens, if you take in halogens means what? Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. These are halogens. So F2 molecule is small. Okay. So this F2 molecule is small. And less polarizable. And also gas we can say. And coming to I2 molecule is having what here? I2 molecule has large dispersion force and it is a solid. Okay. So these forces are weak. Why these dispersion forces are weak means here energy ranges. So what we can say, these halogens, these forces are weak. Why these forces are weak? Why? Because it is having energy 1 to 10 kilojoule per mole. Okay. And also the dispersion force depends on shape of the molecule, we can say. Here the attractive force is always inversely proportional to attractive force is always inversely proportional to 1 by r to the power 6. So where r indicates here distance between two particles. Okay, so coming to here, boiling point will be having 309 is more than dimethyl pentane. Okay, why? Because they will be having more surface area, and also there will be no more attraction, also more dispersion forces. So this is nothing but what here, this is nothing but London dispersion forces. In the next class we can discuss remaining two. Thank you.